Here we are at Chris's Central Stations. Aces High we're going to call this video today, because what we've got for you is a lot of Ace engines. Just look at these magnificent engines. And we've got attached to them the carriages that more or less go with them. We'll start over here, and of course this is Mallard, the A4, had the world speed record. Trains 201 kilometres an hour, 126 miles per hour. Followed that, or behind that, is the schools, Southern Rail. We've got a Bullite sitting behind that. And of course that blue one is the magnificent Coronation. And behind that, the 9F. That's the one dressed up in the Leicester Football Club colours, obviously for a game. Behind that we got the A3, the junior partner. And then sitting behind that is the 282, the Cock of the North, in the A4 streamlining with the double key funnel. Magnificent set of engines. Now to complete the lineup of Ace, and I ran out of engines for all the carriages, we've got some Coronation Classes, 440s, one's for Victorian Railways, one for New Zealand, and behind that the little Joseph tank doing a bit of shunting. And then for those of you that got good eyesight, if I zoom in, you'll see we've got two EMUs, LMS and Southern Rail, 3 carriage EMU sets, electric motor units as they're called. Now we haven't just got these wonderful engines, but we'll just go down and have a look at them again, hey? If you see these going, you'll think, oh, I must have one of those. Crowd pleases, the lot of them. Because we do a lot of exhibitions down at Chris's Central Station. But we've got the rakes of the Ace carriages behind them. We've got 7 silver links going down here. This was originally introduced with the silver link A4, but we've got 7 of those. Behind that, if we can just get in close, we can see the Southern Rail carriages sitting behind the schools, which is appropriate. The next lot are, of course, Great Western, and we even got a bar there. Hadrian's bar. Behind that, we've got a full rake, 6 of the blue carriages that go with the Coronation Class, including the kitchen car. Behind that we've got ones, I think they're Southern Rail, I'm not quite sure what they are. I got them cheap, but they look good, and they're sitting behind the 9F, so we'll call it the holiday special to Leicester for the football game. Behind that, the Elizabeth, the crimson and custard carriages, we've got 7 of those, as you might notice, but we split it with 2 engines because we ran out of carriages. We've got some LMS behind that, and then for all you Francophiles, and I include myself in that, we've got some French carriages. We need a French engine from Ace. We haven't managed to acquire one. And the fourgon, or the baggage car. Behind that, of course, we've got the Flèche d'Or, which stretches right back over here. And that's just sitting up, being shunted by that little Ace tank up there. As I said, behind that, we've got the EMUs, the LMS, and the Southern Rail. And just to complete all our Ace possessions down here at Chris's Central Station, we've got 3 tank wagons, SO Ace Trains lubricating oil and mobile. Now one might wonder that you have a whole tank wagon to lubricate your Ace trains, would imply that perhaps they need a lot of oil, but we haven't found that to be the case. The Bing lights are for those that are always asking what they are. They're the Bing lights. We've got them lit up just to make us look like a railway yard, because we're trying to sort of emulate a railway yard, 6 a.m. in the morning, somewhere in London, when they're all going to head out north, south, east and west to various parts of Britain, delivering passengers to wherever they need to be, at some quite high speeds, one can imagine. We've tried to make it look a bit English with all the proper signals. So we're trying to make it look like we've got all the signals for our hand of aces. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 hands of aces. So 5 aces each hand. I'm taking the blue one. I think that's the better hand. All the blue aces. Anyway, that's it from Chris's Central Station. A parade of aces, ace high. This is what, 2005 onwards, or 1995, but these are all 2005 onwards. If you collect some aces, you can get some magnificent engines like this, and at some later stage you'll see some of them going. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.